உலகிலே இமயமாய் நிமிர்ந்து நிற்கும் உங்கள் RTV தமிழ். RTV தமிழ்.
வணக்கம் நேர்களே, இன்று உங்களுடன் நான் கௌரிசன் சந்திக்கிறேன் டர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சியுடன். இன்று உங்கள் நிகழ்ச்சியை ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுறார்கள் StreamYard.com. உங்களுக்கு என்ன StreamYard ப்ராட்காஸ்டிங் செய்ய வேண்டும் என்றால் நீங்கள் StreamYard-ஐ அணுகலாம். யூடியூபிலும் மற்றும் ஃபேஸ்புக்கிலும் லிங்க்டின்லும் செய்யக்கூடியதாக இருக்கும். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை பார்க்க வேண்டுமென்றால், டர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சியை பார்க்க வேண்டுமென்றால் நீங்கள் ஃபேஸ்புக் மூலமாகவோ யூடியூப் மூலமாகவோ சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்தால் தான் பார்க்க முடியும். மற்றும் ஈகிள் டிவி கனடா மூலமாக பார்த்த நேயர்களுக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்று நாங்கள் சந்திக்க இருப்பது ஒரு மாற்றுத்திறனாளி, அவர் ஒரு பார்வையற்ற மாற்றுத்திறனாளி. அவர்கிட்ட பேர் வந்து ஜியாத் சாமி சின்னு. அவர் லெபனானை சேர்ந்தவர். அவர் இப்போது லண்டனில் வசித்து வருகின்றார். அவரை பற்றி நாங்கள் ஆங்கிலத்தில் உரையாட இருக்கின்றோம். அவரை பற்றி நீண்ட விவரங்களை அறிய காத்திருக்கின்றோம். Hi Ziad, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching.
Good afternoon, Guy. Good afternoon to your watchers, to our viewers here. And I wish I knew how to say good day in your language.
You can say vanakkam. Okay.
Vanakkam.
Okay. Yeah, vanakkam. Ziad, thank you for coming to my show, Turning Point Show on RTV Tamil International. This show is broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also Eagle TV in Canada. This show is sponsored by StreamYard.com. And thanks for coming again. How are you today? Good?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So, tell us about we're going to find out your life and also your education, and also your musical journey, and whatever journey you've done during your life in here and in Lebanon or Middle East, wherever you're living in. Yeah.
Okay.
And
so I will.
Yeah, and
go
to
ahead.
start with your full name, can you tell our viewers your full name, please?
Ziad Sami Sinno, as you pronounced it correct.
Okay. Is there a meaning, anything with that name, Ziad?
Ziad really in Arabic more means more than enough. Thank you.
So you got more than enough money then, yeah? That's good to hear.
Oh, I wish if I had that money, you wouldn't see me in England, I tell you.
That's good. Do you have any stage names, Ziad?
You think so?
Just asking a question. Do you have any stage name?
Straight name?
No, say stage name. When you're performing, do you have any special name for
third
it?
name. No. You see, the way it is in Lebanon, you have your first name, which is Ziad, and then it's the father's name is Sino. No, sorry. Father name is Sami, and then the surname is Sino. That's how it works in Lebanon.
Okay, that's good. Can you tell us about your blindness? How did you lose your eyesight and what caused the problem and so on, please?
Yeah, I was born with congenital cataracts. Then I had glaucoma, and then I lost my sight.
From what age, Ziad, you lost your sight?
I lost my sight at a 28 year old, something like that.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, can you tell us about your education, please? Where did you study before you came to UK? And
Well, funny thing is, now I finished my school education in Lebanon, and I was hoping to go to university. In Lebanon, I'll say briefly, we have the baccalaureate system before you go to university, and this is what I did. Um, and here I have a diploma, national diploma in piano tuning and repairs.
okay, that's good. So, when did you come to UK, Zia?
1985.
Okay, that's that's a long time ago, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
that's good. Can you tell us about your family, please?
Um, we well, I have two sisters and one brother, mom and dad. So myself and my sister and my brother have visual impairment.
Okay. So, your other sister and brother, are they in Lebanon at the moment, or are they in other part of the world?
Yeah, yes, they are in Lebanon. No, no, they
Okay.
are in Lebanon.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, and tell us about your musical journey, please, that you're doing at the moment, or you did before, or have you done any single, anything like that?
Okay, my musical journey started back in 1975 when I went to a school for blind people in Lebanon.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I learned the violin. You know, the violin is my original instrument. I had so much supportive parents. So I wanted guitar, they bought me. I wanted the piano, they bought me, and I wanted oud and so on. And then I was involved in so many activities, musical activities in Lebanon, and with so many bands and television station, and we went to many countries like to perform Syria, Bahrain, Egypt, Tunisia, and so on in the Middle East. And here I am a member of the Inner Vision Orchestra and the Para Orchestra. Singing
So,
wise and single, so what I am doing now is because of music technology, I make my own recordings, sometimes my own compositions, and I upload them to my YouTube channel. And I'm hoping to release a CD after the pandemic, hopefully.
that's good. That's good. ஆமாம் நேர்களே, நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சி ஆர்டிவி தமிழ் மூலமாக நான் இன்று ஜியாத் சினுவை பேட்டியாண்டிருக்கின்றேன். அவர் பார்வையற்ற மாற்றுத்திறனாளி. இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி அனுசரணை வழங்குகின்றார்கள் streamyard.com மற்றும் Braille Translations Limited. So, Ziad, can you tell us, when you're studying in Lebanon, um, as a blind person, how's the education wise for blind and visually impaired and other kind of disability in there?
Yeah, sure. Now, to start with, I was partially sighted in Lebanon. So, to make things early, easy for me, my parents put me in a blind school because in those days, we are talking, more than 25 years ago, to go into mainstream education is not that common, let us say. But when we so then with the school for the blind, in those days they would have the necessary equipment, in terms of braille books, microscopes, magnifiers rather. And then when we were at an intermediate level in education, they decided to send us to mainstream school with their support and supervision, because the idea is to get us to interact with the outside world, as it were, and to integrate properly.
So, how did you manage that as a partially sighted person point of view? Because you studied in the normal special needs school and went to outside world. How did you manage that?
Yeah, it was, the only problem I had was I had to be seated at the front of the classroom to be able to read the blackboard. And I would copy my notes, from the blackboard, so that was the only thing, I didn't have much problem.
Were the teachers are supportive with your education?
Oh yeah, yeah, they were supportive. That's why they put me at the front of the classroom, because you see the classrooms there are like, you'd have maybe 30 to 40 students, and you have rows of desks. So they made sure that I was seated at the front row, close to the blackboard, because when they explain lessons, and they have all their chalks, to write on the blackboard. So they made sure that I am sitting uh, close enough to the blackboard and no obstacles on my face or on my way. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. The most of the education system, they're more proactive. Some of them, they are not. It depends on the college and headmasters and teachers' point of view, isn't it?
Yeah, 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 that's true.
That's good. So, have you studied Braille music or Braille before, when you lost your sight, or when you still on partially sighted stage?
Well, something, Braille music, I only tried a little bit here in this country. I did learn the Braille, the alphabet, English and Arabic alphabet back in Lebanon. In those days, I was like, I had enough sight, so I thought, you know what, I wouldn't need it. But just a quick comment here to make, because when I came here to this country and I learned reading music using print, so when I lost my sight, I found it quite difficult to learn Braille music. But however, I'm working on this now by listening to online tutorials and all that, and hopefully, I'll be able to master it soon.
That's good. That's good. So, yeah. So, apart from music and Braille music, and have you done any other jobs in Lebanon or in here in UK?
Sorry, I did not understand.
Apart from your music side of thing, have you done any jobs working for anybody or worked any freelance projects in Lebanon or in United Kingdom?
Well, in Lebanon, yeah, I did. And I am here a member of the Vision Orchestra and a member of Para Orchestra. Yeah.
Now I was asking, apart from music, have you done any other work, clerical
Oh, no, no,
work or admin?
no,
Admin. Okay,
no, 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 no.
uh, that's good. That's good. Now is an interesting question. Can you sing any one of your Arabic song for our viewers, please, and listeners?
Yeah, of course. I'll
So
be more
before
than
you,
happy to do that.
before you sing that, can you describe the instrument that you're going to play as oud? Is that correct? Oud.
Yes, it's called oud, and it's spelled OOD, D for
Mm,
Delta.
okay.
Now, this instrument, think of, yeah, it's a very fundamental instrument in the Arabic music orchestra. Now, it looks, the front of it, I'm going to point it here to the camera. And the front of it looks like a half pear shape. Think of a pear, it's kind of, the shape of the pear. And when you split it into half, and you got the stem here at the top. So here on my left hand, you got the neck, and this would represent the stem of the pear. And then on top, you've got the keys. Now, this oud is, and actually before the back, I turned it back. Now it's got like a round belly, and then the way you hold the oud, you play a oud, or you hold it in position, it's like a guitar. You put it on your right knee, and then you pluck the strings with your right hand, and then the fingers go on the left hand as the neck. Now, the oud is made of many types of wood. We're talking here beech, mahogany, oak, and it's got this particular one here has got three, four, five, six strings. Yeah.
Okay. Let's listen to your song.
Okay. So actually, this is my favorite. Okay. I'm going to play a song very famous there in Lebanon. It's called Diggi Diggi Ya Rababa. It means rababa is a similar instrument to one string instrument. You play it with the bow. It's used in the desert, and it says, "Play this rababa for the separated lovers, hoping that they would reunite again." So.
Yeah.
دقي 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 يا ربابة، دقي عفراق الحبابة، دقي 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 يا ربابة، يما يما هي، بعد ما راحوا وغابوا ورطوا بقلبي العذاب، بعد ما راحوا وغابوا ورطوا بقلبي العذاب، دقي 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 يا ربابا دقي 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 يا ربابا دقي عفراق الحبابة دقي 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 يا ربابا يما يما هي قدر الله يا حبايب تهجرون بها الأصايب قدر الله يا حبايب تهجرون بها الأصايب وقلبي يسأل عاللي غايب وانا بعز الشباب قلبي يسأل عاللي غايب وانا بعز الشباب دقي 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 يا ربابا دقي 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 يا ربابا دقي عفراق الحبابة دقي 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 يا ربابا يما يما هي Thank you.
Thank you, Ziad. Thank you. It's very nice. Very nice.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. ஆமாம் நேர்களே, நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சி வழங்கிக் கொண்டிருப்ப RTV தமிழ் இன்டர்நேஷனல். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுகிறார்கள் streamyard.com மற்றும் Braille Translations Limited. Ziad, so the Diggy 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 is a famous song for Arabic countries. Is that correct?
Yeah, wherever you go in the Middle East and wherever you go there and you sing Diggy Diggy Arababa, yeah, they love it, they dance to it. When we went to even to Qatar in 2013, you know, we were out playing, you know, in public there, and you know, locals came and danced and sang. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, can you tell us when did you join Innovation Orchestra, Ziad?
I joined Innovation Orchestra in late 2012.
Okay. How did you get to know Balaji Srivastava and his team at that time?
Yeah, well, it was a pure coincidence because I was on my way to the blind exhibition center, and then Linda approached me because she didn't know the way. And she asked me if I knew the way and if I was going there. So then, when we were going there, she introduced me to Balu. Then we spent the day, the whole exhibition day together, and then I brought Balu here. I showed him what I do, and we played a bit of music together. And he welcomed me to be in the orchestra, and this is how it started from there.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So since then you're enjoying you're doing some touring with Innovation Orchestra. Is that correct?
Yeah, we did so many tours, more than I can ever remember, to be honest. Um, yeah, and here in the UK, because actually before the pandemic, we were planning to also go abroad and you know, do more stuff. But hopefully, when the pandemic ends, you know, we'll resume again.
That's it. We should say to our viewers and listeners that the Innovation Orchestra is only blind orchestra, ensemble orchestra for blind people, and paid orchestra, not like people ask you to play volunteer. Is that correct, isn't it?
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
No, I was saying to our viewers and listeners, this Innovation Orchestra, they are the only blind orchestra on ensemble orchestra promoting blind and partially sighted musician, and also they pay for our services, isn't it? The music services, not like other organization. They can just come and play free of charge and so on.
Oh yeah, they do. You see, the thing is, the aim of the Inner Vision Orchestra really is to promote visually impaired musicians and to break the barriers between those who employ musicians, because normally the employers, they would find it easy to get a sighted musician because of mobility and this and that, but they are not as good as us, really, so
Yeah,
that's
they are not.
why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Exactly.
also
See, that's
belong
why
to
in a
Innovation.
vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm also belong to Innovation Orchestra. So I know the feeling. Yeah, they are not good at like us. Isn't it? We are professional than them. Yeah,
And not only that, Go, I mean, I'm sure like, when we are on stage or when we are rehearsing all together, okay, we do the professional work, but you see, we listen to each other when we are on stage, and we just enjoy each other's company.
that's right. That's right. We have a laugh and fun together and play professionally. That's the main thing, isn't
Absolutely,
it? Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And I'll just say something here to your viewers, really. Like, I'm really finding it here now, finding it difficult to be serious, because whenever we are rehearsing and go with us, or we have lots of fun, lots of laughs, really.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this lockdown period is going on long time now, and how do you coping with this situation, lockdown?
Yeah, like everybody else, I try to be positive, and I try to do what I used to do rather than doing in person. Thanks for the online technology, we can do this. We rehearse online, as you know, with the Innovation Orchestra.
Yeah.
And I spend lots of my time uploading songs to my YouTube channel and composing and doing that here at my home studio, kind of. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. ஆமாம் நேர்களே, நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சி ஆர்டிவி தமிழ் இன்டர்நேஷனல் மூலமாக பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணியிருக்கின்றார்கள் streamyard.com மற்றும் Braille Translations Limited. Um, Ziad, you're saying that um, you got a YouTube channel. As a blind person, how do you manage to upload the videos and get more subscribers to your channel? Yeah, yeah. And on that, that's nicely come to your technology side of things as well. Can you tell us about this, please?
Yeah, of course, sure. You see, what I do is when I'm, for blind person, really, it's easy to set up your channel. And when I finish a project that I'm working on, it's mainly video. So I beg your pardon, it's mainly audio, but to get more viewers now on YouTube, they like to have some kind of photo thing. So what I do is, because especially now in the pandemic, it's not easy to have someone following you with the camera and all that to do like a proper video clip. So what I do is I put a cover picture on a song and I upload it to YouTube that way.
Okay. Is it easy to use to upload the audio and photo and, as a blind person point of view?
Well, I mean, it's easy for me. I use a particular program. It is accessible with voiceover, and it does convert it to video. And you can put the cover photo, it save it in your camera roll, and then once in the camera roll, you just highlight it and just select upload to YouTube, and you are good to go.
That's good. That's good. Technology more
Yeah.
advanced now, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And the good thing that we are making use of it, providing if the programmers take consideration of the accessibility needs of us.
Yeah. So, how many songs you done during this lockdown period?
Well, I made quite few. I made one especially for my Arab music supporters to do with the pandemic, to stay home and to be positive. And then when they are bored or feeling down, because you see, people they were used to going out and all that. So I said, look, call your friends, you read a book, pray. We don't want to lose you. Just be sensitive. This kind of thing.
Okay, can you sing for our listeners and viewers, please?
Well, something, I would love to. So the only thing is, I prefer to play that on a keyboard. So if you are okay with you guys, I'm gonna take my mobile phone and move to the other side of my sitting room and see how we get there. How about that?
Yeah, we can try.
There you go. Yep. Okay. See, that's what's all about here. We are all about spontaneity, as it were.
Yeah.
So there you go. Here I am in my uh, sitting room here in my working area. Now I'm going to. Uh,
It's part of the
then
blindness world, isn't it?
okay, I need to put the piano here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Logic protest. Press. In tracks. Press. In track time with tracks header. In tracks header. 6 items. 0. Track 4 fretless space. 0. Track 1 TZ NPM. 0. 0. Track 5 trombones. 0. Yeah, there you go. Right, I'm nearly there. I'm gonna get my pedal work. There you go. I'll put that, and I'm sure people here can see me reasonably enough. So it's called خليك بالبيت, stay at home. Okay. خليك بالبيت لا تكون مجنون, بتصيبك كورونا ويمكن تموت, بلالك ظهرات بلالك حفلات, ضلك معنا ما بدنا تموت. خليك بالبيت لا تكون مجنون بتصيبك كورونا ويمكن تموت. بلالك ظهرات بلالك حفلات، ضلك معنا ما بدنا تموت. لو داقك خلقك اشكر ربك لانه ما عندك كورونا. اقرا بكتابك، احكي مع اصحابك، امك بيك اخواتك. لو داقك خلقك اشكر ربك لانه ما عندك كورونا. اقرا بكتابك، احكي مع اصحابك، امك بيك اخواتك. ضلك صلي ودايما قول رب احفظنا من المجهول. ضلك صلي ودايما قول رب احفظنا من المجهول. خليك بالبيت، خليك بالبيت. There you go.
Yeah, well done, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. That's good. ஆமாம் நேர்களே, நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சி ஆர்டிவி தமிழ் இன்டர்நேஷனல் மூலமாக பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணுகிறார்கள் streamyard.com மற்றும் பிரெயில் டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன் லிமிடெட். இன்று நாங்கள் மாற்றுத்திறனாளி பார்வையற்ற சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் ஜியாத் சாமி சின்னுவை பேட்டியாக இருக்கின்றோம். அவர் லெபனானை சேர்ந்தவர். அவர் வாழ்க்கையை பற்றி அறிந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம் மற்றும் மற்ற இசைத்துறையை பற்றியும் அறிந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றோம். So, can you explain more about this song, please, Ziad?
Yeah, you see, basically, the introduction says, stay at home, don't be crazy, don't go out, you might get corona. We want you to stay with us, we don't want you to die. And then the verse goes something like, when you get bored, read a book, call your family, your friends, phone, whatever, and pray, God, Allah, whoever, just pray so that we are protected of the unknown, and we come through this together. And then stay at home, basically.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you studied classical music, Ziad?
Yes, I did. Actually, here in England, I did up to grade 8 in piano music. Where I played Chopin, Rachmaninoff, a bit of Beethoven, a bit of Mozart.
That's good. That's good. So, is it easy to study as a classical music for your point of view? Or is it difficult?
Something? You see, no. The way I see it is this: when I like something, I'd love to do it. Okay, and I loved classical music, and yeah, I did it. I studied that way. The only difficulty, as I said, is to to be able. See, as a blind person, you cannot play any instrument and read at the same time. So you have to learn the notes and hand coordination, all that. It's quite a slow procedure, but I don't mind about that. All I mind is about the end result.
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Good positive attitude, isn't it? Yeah. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So what do you think about as a blind person point of view and disabled person point of view? What do you think about the normal society towards disabled people nowadays? Can you tell us, please?
Yeah, generally speaking, um, if there is no awareness, people think, as disabled people in general, that we are kind of unknown, well, because if they want to communicate with us, or that they fear not to hurt our feeling and all that, and then I go and say, look, you know what? We are all the same, okay. Imagine how many people you find out there with hidden disabilities. We don't know about them. But okay, if we talk specific about visually impaired people, okay, we are no different to other people. All it is that they have working eyes. We don't have working eyes, right?
Yeah.
But that compensates. We have other working senses, and we have to do the work really in a way. What I mean is, we have to come forward a little bit to to give people some kind of education. I don't mean education as in academic. No. I mean here in making them aware. Look, this is what we are, and we are different, no different to you. All it is like, we have eyes, but they are not working. But you have working one. But that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And also the people, for example, technology wise and website and apps wise and Android apps wise, the people they don't realize how do the disabled people or blind people go through with accessing the. It's quite such an excellent app technology software. They don't realize blind people they use it. I think they're losing 15% of the disabled community in the world, isn't it? Profit.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you see, the thing here is, like, if those programmers, for the main ones, when they make products for visually impaired people, they would make more profit. Of course, and they are beneficiaries. So we have to try to keep promoting ourselves in a positive manner, and make them aware. Because you see, I'll give you an example. Just forget about businesses for now. From like ordinary people, you meet in the street. If they see you on a bus stop or on a bus, you're playing with your mobile phone, making a phone call or whatever. Wow, what is this? I have a cleaner here, right? And when she first came here, she was cleaning my place. She opened the microwave to clean it, and she got scared. I said, "Okay, what's wrong?" She said, "Oh, what is this? This is talking to me." I said, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It wouldn't bite you. It's only a microwave. It tells me." Yeah, she got scared because of the voice. She did not expect it. Sighted
Yeah.
people, they just open the door, press the buttons, taking a few audio sounds, but when it says door open, door close, this kind of
Close.
thing, they get really scared.
But they don't get scared
But
in the
now she
lift
gets good
anyway.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they don't get scared in the lift because they got a talking lift nowadays anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem, I'll tell you what, so the reason probably they don't scare, think of a big lift like in a hospital or airport or whatever. It's not only them who's in the lift, it's almost at the time, you get maybe 20, 30 people in the lift, so they can hardly hear it.
Yeah.
Not only that, I mean, nowadays, okay, you're talking about technology and all that. I'll tell you what, you would find people wearing their Bluetooth, or headphones, earpiece, whatever. They are listening to music while they are walking down the street, while, or going to the station here and there. So probably they don't take notice that there is talking lift.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. The thing is, Middle East is a talking lift coming more popular now, isn't it? The hotels and other complex as well. Is that right? Middle East country.
Yeah, yeah, it's getting, eventually, yeah, eventually, something nowadays, the world is becoming like a small village, really, you know.
Mm, yeah, yeah, that's good. So, we did all together one project, Antradishtri project in 2018. How
Oh,
did
I
you
remember that.
how did you feel working with other artists, sighted artists, dancers, and also blind singers and tabla players from a flute player from India? How did you feel collaboration, that kind of show? Can you tell us about it, please?
Yeah, yeah, it was a great experience, because now they were, for the sighted musicians and artists, they were very understanding. And for us, to meet sighted musicians and also other blind musicians from different part of the world, it was fascinating, and to be able to work with them all together. And you think, you know what, music is a universal language,
Yeah,
all you need to do is just, you play music and you communicate with people through the music.
yeah, it is. It is. So, can you let our viewers and listeners know what kind of technology you use for your music and other work, briefly?
Yeah, I am using here to make music. I have an iMac, and on it I install Logic Pro, and the computer has got VoiceOver built in. VoiceOver is a screen reader that tell us visually impaired people or visually impaired users what information on the screen, and then to interact with the information, we use keyboard rather than using the mouse.
That's good. That's good. So, before you play another song, what do you want to say to our RTV Tamil International viewers?
Well, I would love to say thank you. I would like to thank them for spending this time watching me, listening to what I have to say. And I'm very, very happy to take part of this program, So, and I would say once again, thank you. Sadly, I don't know how to say thank you in Tamil, though.
Nandri.
Nande.
Okay. Nandri, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we finish the show, can you play my favorite song, Johnny the Drunk, please?
You know what? Something go great mind think alike, because this is what I was trying to do. Okay.
Uh,
So just to introduce this to you viewers, okay. Another this what I'm going to sing is called In Arabic, Hanna Sekran. In English, is translated to Johnny the Drunk or Drunk Johnny. Now, the idea here is this, that there were kids, they used to play in the neighborhood, and they would go to the shop to buy sweets and all that. They are flying like birds and surrounded with flowers. And there was this man, his name is Johnny. All he does is sitting on the edge of the wall with a camera in his hand and taking photos of his neighbor lover. He used to be in love with her so much. And then one day, this shop had to be demolished and be replaced with another, new houses and all that. And the house of his lover also demolished, so she moved away from the area. But until that time, he did not even notice. He was all he was doing, picking his camera and taking photos, thinking that it is her. So this is the idea of Johnny the Drunk. So it's like a cheerful, happy song, yeah? Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. كان الزمن وكان في دكاني بالحي وبالنيات وصبيان نيجي نلعب بالفي ويبقى حنا السكران قاعد خلف الحيطان عم بيصور بنت الجيران. لا 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 لا. اوعى تنسيني اوعى تنسيني وتذكر لي حنا السكران. ليلتها كل جيران راحت بليلة عيد وانهدت الدكان وتعمر بيت جديد وبعده حنا السكران على حيطان النسيان عم بيصور بنت الجيران. لا 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 لا. اوعى تنسيني اوعى تنسيني وتذكر لي حنا السكران.
தேங்க்யூ ஜியா, தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். ஆமன்னர்களே, இதுவரை நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருந்தது டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட் நிகழ்ச்சி வழங்கியவர் RTV தமிழ் இன்டர்நேஷனல். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணவர்கள் streamyard.com மற்றும் பிரைல் டிரான்ஸ்லேஷன்ஸ் லிமிடெட். இத்துடன் நீங்கள் நிகழ்ச்சியை முடிவு செய்து கொண்டு மற்றும் வாரத்தில் இன்னும் ஒரு சிறப்பு விருந்தினரை சந்திக்கும் வரை உங்களிடமிருந்து விடைபெறுவது உங்கள் கௌரிசன் ரத்னராஜா. நன்றி, வணக்கம். Thank you.